morning and welcome to Stride by Stride. I'm Martin.
I'm Josh.
And we have got an extravaganza for you today. So Josh, where are we going first?
We are at our sacred club and we're going out for a run around Emerson's Green and various back streets.
Yeah, we can have a tour of Emerson's, Down End and Mangotsfield.
Yeah,
I think,
bit of
today.
Bromley Heath and
We might get out that far. Yeah, we do get out that far. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Today we're probably we're going to talk about various things around club. We've got special guests which we'll introduce in a moment.
Yep. We're going to talk a little bit about Christmas.
We are talking about Christmas. We're going to get into the festive spirit.
We are, and maybe, well, definitely, I think we're going to have a Christmas special, aren't we?
Yeah,
our very first one.
I think we could talk about that a little bit, but not now.
No,
because that would be a spoiler. Everyone will just tune out. They think, oh yeah, we know about that now, and they're not bother listening anymore.
It'll be at the end.
Yes, it will do. We'll have a bit of a roundup of what's been going on at club recently, and we'll look forward to what's going on at club for the rest of the week.
Yes.
Great.
Should we crack on and introduce? Yeah. He's like a superstar, isn't he?
Yeah, don't build him up too much.
Ian,
it's lovely to have you with us this morning.
Thank you for having me, guys. It's been a while since I've seen you both, so lovely to see you guys.
Yeah, it's really great to have you. This is one I've been really looking forward to.
Yeah, we've been trying to get this one in for a while, but I think we should get moving because we're getting cold sit here. So we'll get out on the course. We're going to go along that track there and back out of Pomfrey Hill. And then we'll get chatting a bit more, shall we?
Marvellous.
Great. Sounds good.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's go. So Ian, welcome to Stride by Stride. And we wanted to get you in on the first season because you were our 2024 Emerson's Green Men's Club Championship champion. So congratulations.
Yeah.
I know it's been a while. How's that sunk in over the year?
No, it was a really nice and really proud achievement. Last year went really well for me. Just unfortunately, the way things have panned out this year, it's gone completely the opposite. So I've been struggling with injuries since early part of the year. So last year was fantastic, loved it, had a great year. But unfortunately, this year's not been quite the same.
Yeah. So last year, we had the 12, 14 races, and it was a bit of a kind of one-sided kind of competition, really, wasn't it? I think it was closed up in August.
It was July, August.
I
was in great form last year.
You were like a super runner.
So obviously last year, was that the year that you actually 10k Bristol 10k? Was that when you won the Bristol 10k good for age thing? Was it for England Masters?
Yeah, May last year was the England qualification for the Masters.
Yep.
So I didn't win it, but I qualified in the last place for the vet 50 slot, so I got the third position.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? So, and of course, have you had a chance to kind of cash that in yet? Because I know that there was something planned, but I didn't know whether injury had actually got in the way of that.
Yeah, injury prevented it. So it was the Great North 10k in Newcastle, July this year.
Right, okay.
So I got injured at the start of May. 10 weeks before, I couldn't quite get over it. So in the end, I pulled out a couple of weeks ago because there was no way I could even run 10k at that time, which was a shame. So I've got the best hope, but I've never actually managed to race in it.
Yeah, we're going that way. Sorry, we're just having a few nabs at the moment.
So being injured, Ian, how's that been for you? Obviously very frustrating to sort of be so high and fit, and now you must be really frustrated. What's it been like?
Awful. So July time in particular was a real low time, so that's when I was due to race for England.
Yeah.
It was also the anniversary of my dad's death.
Oh right.
To give you a bit of a backstory, one of the incentives to me to run or qualify for the England Masters, my dad was terminally ill.
Okay.
So I really wanted to try and do it before he passed away. So that was in around about the 20th of May last year. Coincidentally, the same day my uncle, his youngest brother, died.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it took about a month to come through for confirmation I'd qualified and got me England gear through.
Yeah.
So, at which stage he wasn't in great shape. So I went out to my parents' house. I put my England vest and shorts on underneath my normal gear.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs and came downstairs. He was still compass mentis at that point, just wearing my England gear. I'd like to see the smile on his face and the tears in his eyes when he was so proud.
That's brilliant.
That's amazing.
And I mean, that's kind of a moment to treasure, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I've got my memory, which is, on reflection, that probably means more to me, seeing my dad's face with me wearing my England gear, than actually doing the race itself.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, was that obviously, you know, an achievement's an achievement, but was there a particular connection that your dad and you had around running, or was that just kind of a consequence of like just
more
being
of a
proud?
consequence.
Right.
He's always heavily been into sport, so all his life he loved his sport, playing and watching as well.
Yeah.
As a young boy, he used to manage local lads football teams.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's desperate for me to play for them, but I just never really had the interest.
Yeah.
No. Did you like look at the pitch and think, I think I could do about 10 laps in about a minute?
Well, I'd play occasionally, but I was nowhere near as good as the other guys.
Yeah.
Although he made out I was better than what I actually was, but I wasn't actually that good.
Oh mate, that's, wow, sad and nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those bittersweet moments, isn't it? Is
Yeah.
actually kind of the pride of actually making that achievement and those memories that you lay down, and you know, and for yourself knowing that you've done it as well, and you know that's something that's going to live on forever. And actually, do you find that still motivates you in terms of your kind of drive to run and everything, like that achievement that you shared with your dad?
Yeah, it probably does actually.
Yeah.
So with the England top, did that come in the post, or was it like presented to you? How does it
you
work?
You have to buy it.
Yeah, you have to buy it.
You have to buy it?
Yeah, so they send you a link when you've got confirmation of all the possible England gear you can buy. So, what track bottoms, the hoodies, as well as the vest and the shorts.
Rubbish.
But yeah, nothing's for free, Josh. You have to buy all the England gear at that stage.
Well,
I think it's probably only a link to get to.
if I ever get to that stage, you know, I'm quite close now, I'll make sure I change that rule.
You can have a word with England Athletics and tell
Yeah,
them to pull
absolutely.
their finger out.
Yeah. There should be some kind of presentation, you know, with.
I guess there's so many runners though, Josh, that there's 5 qualification events each year.
Yeah.
For 10, they do it across 10Ks, half and marathons.
Okay, yeah.
And you've got all the different age categories and you've got the top 3 qualifying.
Turn left here.
So you're going to end up with a few hundred people that actually qualify.
Yeah, and I think
understand.
what we turn left here. I think what we need to remember is that sadly, England Athletics, UK Athletics, are extraordinarily underfunded.
Yeah.
And you know they've had their funding cut again this year. So you know I think that does make things slightly more difficult, and it does mean that obviously at the elite level they're probably kind of really ploughing a lot of money into that talent.
Yeah.
At the top end. That's not to discredit your work, Ian, which is fantastic.
Yeah, in my head though, I feel like you should have a presentation presented to you.
But no, it's not about special, Josh. I wasn't even aware they did such a thing until 18 months ago. Well, I think it's a great idea, but people like me as they get older who want to try and be competitive and still got something to aim for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
It's a cracking idea.
Well, you've got people like Chris as well, haven't you, who's doing his kind of trackmaster stuff
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the sprinting. And I mean, seriously, how old is Chris? He's like 60 odd.
Is he?
67,
Oh yeah, he's,
something.
and basically his sprinting. Oh, careful. His sprinting is the sort of sprinting that I would love to do.
Yeah.
Never been able to sprint that fast.
No.
But you know, he's doing a fantastic job.
He is. I think that's what makes the club really unique.
Yeah,
Got all
definitely.
these different people doing different things.
Yeah, for sure. So let's take us back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we've kind of fast forwarded quite to
Yeah.
the near time.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right. It happened. What's your running journey? Like, take us through your kind of background and when you started and why you started and what kind of tipped you over the edge and made you one of the brethren?
It's probably very similar to how Josh started, although I started slightly earlier. In my first, I went for an annual health check for my private insurance through work.
Okay.
At which point I got diagnosed with like high cholesterol at 6.9 when I was like 31.
Right, okay. Wow.
But then my diet was terrible. I drank far too much. It was just an easy thing for me to do to try and improve things by to start running.
Yeah.
But I never actually took it that seriously, but maybe I'd go out a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
Just do 4 or 5k.
Yeah.
But after that, running in Potley Hill Park really got me into it and got me the bug. About 2014.
Yeah, it's this park run, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like, I think when you come back to it, most journeys start at park run. I think what we got, I'd love to see, there probably is a paper out there that's reviewed the long-term health impacts of park run.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's actually quite incredible, really, isn't it? So well done, Pomfrey, for getting you active.
Yeah.
And where did it go? Where did it grow from there?
So, again, if I fast track another 5 years, I met some really good friends via park who were also Emerson Green runners. One of them in particular being Richard Harris.
Yep.
You probably both know Richard.
Yeah.
Obviously Richard struggled with his injury, so I don't see much of him anymore. So we were always quite competitive together at Parkland, although he was always better than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we still kept on running. I used to go to the Live Green Run together, which is obviously a breakout from Emerson, which Rich used to be run leader for.
Yeah.
And he always encouraged me that I should try a marathon, although I could never actually run a marathon. So finally I entered the London Ballot in 2019 for the 2020 marathon.
Yeah.
And got in first time.
Bit like me.
Oh yeah, me too.
And that's when I started training properly and following a proper training plan. And probably realised at that point, if I trained properly, I could be reasonably good.
It's funny that, isn't it? You get that moment, or someone else notices it in you and think, God, you're moving really well, and you've got great form, or you're travelling over ground pretty quickly. Have you thought about, like Rich did, and then suddenly it plants a seed, and then next thing you know, you're filing for divorce because your wife hadn't seen you for about 20 years, It's like, it's amazing, like actually left here, how
It takes over your life, really.
but not only that, I'm just thinking much more along the lines of the fact that, we're terrible at recognising talent in ourselves, and ability.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at what point, Ian, did you realise, I'm actually really quite good at this?
So we'll go back time to about 2019, 2020 when Rich encouraged me to apply for it.
Yeah.
He said you would want to be doing some half marathons leading up to it.
Yeah.
So I entered one near Gloucester in early 2020 and he was convinced I could go sub 130. I wasn't convinced at that time.
Right.
And I went just under sub 123, so I'd never expected that at all. So
That's great.
at that point
Time.
I realised you probably was right, I did have some potential there.
All right, we're going to walk this hill because Josh is out of breath. That's all right. We're probably going a bit quick.
Thank God for that.
And
I find that really interesting that it was actually Rich Harris who saw something in you.
I'd always argue that I wasn't cut out for much more than 5 or 10k, probably because my training was shocking. That I was going out 2 or 3 times a week and running like over 80% all the time. I wasn't doing any easy runs.
Okay.
Right.
Well, since I've known you, I don't think you've ever done an easy run, have you?
I still don't do enough, but you're absolutely right. And you keep telling me to stop being a slave to my watch, and you're right.
Well, I think, like a sidetrack, I know you're injured at the moment, how things have turned out, but going forward, I think if you just did a bit of a plod, if you could, it'd make you feel better, and it would improve your running.
And you're right, I'm not going to argue with you.
No.
I should do more social runs rather than going out on my own and
You should
just
do.
me against a watch.
Yeah.
But
It's
when
difficult.
you're there, when you're actually running, and I can completely totally recognise where you're coming from, Ian, in terms of that speed that you run. You run to comfort, don't you? You run at your speed that you, okay, right, I feel comfortable, I feel like I'm moving well. And if you're moving well, it encourages you to move well for longer.
Absolutely.
And so you do find yourself like in those runs where you're running at a pace which probably is at 80% of
yeah,
max.
it probably is,
But because of actually how you feel in it, you just keep going with it. And I definitely used to be like that, so I can completely see where that comes from. And of course,
I can only dream of being like that.
well, how many,
7 minute miles.
but you know, you might still run at 80% of you.
Yeah,
You know, of whatever it means to you, and that's fine. You know, but
absolutely. I'm just in awe of both of you who
right,
are able to run that fast effortlessly.
Yeah, but look at my frame, Josh. I'm not
Yeah, I
the frame
know.
of a child.
we both have got DBS, by the way.
Yes, we have.
Just to
And
say we're
Ian
running.
is older than us.
So that first half marathon, on the back of like thinking I'm only really cut out for 5-10k. Obviously, you did a great time. Talk about the flow. You know, like actually, how did the race go when you were running it?
Yeah, it went surprisingly well. I felt really good. Well past mile 10 up to around about mile 11, mile 12.
Yep.
The last mile was really hard. It was always going to be because I tend to go far too quick.
Right.
But looking at the kilometre markers on my watch every time I went past one, I was well ahead of what I was expecting to be at. So it went really, really well.
Yeah.
And did that obviously build confidence in your running? Did you feel sort of invincible?
Not really invincible, but I knew that if I could do that over a half, and I had a very good chance that I could potentially do a marathon and ideally get the target time I was aiming for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 1:23 is a great time. I'm just going to say that that's my PB, and I'm really, I think, you know, 1:23 for a first half marathon.
I wasn't the first, I've done some before.
Oh,
but
had you? Okay,
there's
all right.
probably a 10-year gap, so my PB before that was 1:47.
Okay, which is still a decent half marathon time. We've got to remember that sometimes when you're in that zone and you have a bit of a go at yourself, oh god, 140s, all that sort of stuff. It's like the average half marathon time. It's actually just a shade over 2 hours.
Yeah. My PB is 150.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's still.
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah.
I did 1:23 at Gloucester. You did 1:50 at Gloucester. So yeah, both PBs at Gloucester.
Yeah, so I might PB as well. I broke it early this year.
Yeah. What was that? 1:16.
No, 1:17.02.
1:17.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
I was running on a 1:18.02 up to about mile 7.
When I do the what's it called, the Chew Valley 10k, at the end when you're running down that hill, I am running so fast that my legs can't really, I think I'm going to fall over, and every time I do that I think of you, Ian. I think this must be what it's like for Ian when he's running.
I've never run that race. Isn't that one of Andre's favourites?
Yeah.
The infamous, famous and favourite of Andre, who, if you haven't checked it out, featured in episode 1 of this season. So go on to Podbean, have a listen. If you haven't heard that one yet, catch up. I think, Josh,
Yes.
now would be a really good time,
Yeah.
very early on in the show, but let's talk about Club Championship, shall we?
Okay. Should we just walk a second?
Yeah.
Club
Well,
Championships. What coming up?
No,
The
let's
next year
talk
or
about
this year?
what happened in
It's
the last
looking very
couple of weeks.
interesting this year, I must say.
Yeah. This
So
Yes.
it's tight,
very tight.
it's really tight in both of the championships, which is really nice to see.
Really nice. Is it Julia for the ladies?
Julia's top of the women's championship at the moment.
And
Andy.
Andy Small.
Yeah, I think Andy's probably going to win it.
I don't know. I think Brian's hit form at the right time. There were two
Ooh,
races
do
to
you?
go. I put money on Brian.
Is
Is there any more races to go?
There's 2 left to go.
2.
So,
And what are they?
unfortunately, I think I may have scuppered Brian's chances a little bit by taking 20 points at the Mendip medal.
Oh, okay.
What I should have probably done was agreed to run with Brian. On reflection, Brian, I'm really sorry about that, but I kind of just ran my race on that day.
It's okay, Brian. We're trying to sort something out. We're quite a big club. Martin is just one person.
Okay, I'm now worried. I'm going to.
I mean, we won't do anything. No,
run.
Nothing nasty.
So that means Brian's lost one more point than what's currently showing then, Martin? Or the points accurate on the...
No, they're not up to date yet. So I don't think Mendip medal's been put in yet. So that will
happen.
But you know what? Andy didn't run that race. Dave and Adrian didn't run that race either. So actually, Brian would have made up some ground over 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So
I thought Neil published the results last weekend. I thought there was still 2 to go, which had been the Wiltshire half and the parkrun in December.
He may have done. I may have missed that announcement. But
what you're saying is it's all to fight for.
It's all to fight for.
And it's dead exciting.
Yeah.
Unlike last year when somebody won it in July.
Yeah, foregone conclusion. Yeah,
Crazy.
Who would do such a thing?
I don't think he's a team player.
Talking about Joe Bereza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She is.
On both sides.
Absolutely.
But the Mendip medal as a race, I'm going to review it. I thought it was fantastic.
Well, that way you had like a little disagreement with the marshal.
No, I had a disagreement with the ground.
Oh, and blame the marshal.
I still blame the marshal.
That poor marshal.
Right, do you want me to review this race or what?
Absolutely.
Right, okay then. Right, let me get on.
I think you were just telling me to shut up then.
Yeah, I was, yeah. So the Mendip medal is a 12-mile fell run. It's actually classified as a fell run.
Okay.
And it starts at Charterhouse Outdoor Centre on the Mendips, and it kind of descends a bit, and then it just climbs, essentially. And then it descends a little bit more, and then it climbs. And then it descends a bit more, and then it climbs. That's pretty much it. But it takes on, goes up to Beacon Batch, which is the highest point on the Mendips. But then it goes across to Rowberry Warren. Beautiful scenery. Probably a little bit muddier than it would have been if we'd run it a week earlier.
Okay.
I mean, as far as it was a lovely race, really well organised. You just get a buff at the end.
What, no medal?
No medal, just a buff, which I'm sporting today. But you know, I ended up changing my stride pattern just after a marshal said I was only a mile and a half to go. So with a mile and a half to go, I had another runner in front of me.
Yes.
A Westbury Harrier runner.
Right.
And I thought I could pick them off in this last mile and a half.
Okay.
So what I did is I changed my stride pattern to account for that attack on them.
Yeah.
And then I promptly tripped up and ended up face planting. And was on the floor for about a minute.
A minute?
Yes, I was. It was a heavy fall.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, these ultra runners are all the same, aren't they?
Came, got scooped off the floor, and ended up finishing the race. I finished.
Did you catch him?
No, I ran. I was never at that point. It was just too late, you know. But I only lost one place. I ended up running with someone called Katie Sutcliffe, who is a Great Western Runners athlete. Just won their club championship, and she's preparing to do the Bob Graham round next year.
Okay.
So she's a phenomenal trail runner. So I ended up running with her for the remaining bit. She picked me up. I picked her up earlier on in the race when she was flagging, and I went past her, gave her some encouragement, and she did the same for me at the end. So
Very nice.
very
Shame
pleased
that
with
bloke who you were chasing didn't stop to help you up.
Well, he wasn't.
He didn't know it.
He wasn't close enough
Well,
to know about that.
Next time you fall, you need to grab his ankle.
I'll do that. So Ian, I mean, obviously you're rehabbing at the moment. You want to tell us a little bit about your injury? I'm sorry that you are injured, because it's sad to lose you as a competitor in the club this year. So
Yeah. But has opened up other opportunities for other runners. So well done, Ian.
it's all in the name of inclusivity. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. So what's been going on, and how are you rehabbing?
It's been around about 6 months now. The first 3 or 4 months I was trying to sort it out myself. I finally gave up a couple of months ago and started seeing a physio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm currently having treatment on both Achilles for Achilles tendinopathy, which I've had for like 11 years.
Right.
I've been managing that over those 11 years, mainly using ice and foam rolling casts, etc.
Yeah.
So I'm currently having shockwave therapy on both my Achilles. He's also treating my lower back and right hip as well. I've got some pain there.
Yeah.
Certainly when I'm trying to put any power behind my runs, there's nothing there at all on the right hand side.
Right.
But that's perfect still, there's very little on the right hand side.
Yeah. So tell us about this shockwave therapy
Yeah.
for the unknowing soul.
Yeah.
What does that involve?
I thought they just made headphones.
It's basically like a massage gun that you put on your Achilles or moves around your Achilles, and it's pushing sound waves through it.
Right.
Okay.
So according to the internet, you might experience some moderate pain,
Yeah.
but my experience is it's excruciating. So I'm basically led on my stomach biting a pillow for 5 minutes when he's doing it.
Oh dear.
Sounds
I think
fun.
the
Sounds
intention
fun.
is to like increase the blood flow, spread this over the scar tissue, and just make the healing process quicker.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee it'll work, especially as I've had it for like 10 years. But it seemed like it was worth a go because it was through the health insurance anyway.
And I think also, given the fact that you tried other things, it kind of then makes sense to kind of give it a crack.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think there's a fair amount of evidence that it does work, that it is effective, particularly on tendinopathies.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say when I'm running. So, I mean, and it's great, like that you've got access to that as well. So, and hopefully, are you feeling any improvement from that? So,
The left one definitely, but the left was never as bad as the right in the first place.
right.
But apparently it can take up to like 2 or 3 months to see some real effects of the body's natural healing process.
Yeah.
So he did say don't expect any immediate results in the first 6 weeks when we're doing the treatment. It'll be later on that you'll hopefully see the benefits.
Yeah. I think. Well, I mean, we're just trying to gauge this so that we can work out whether Josh and I have got a chance at next year's club championship, and work out how long you're going to be out for. And of course, on top of last year's club championship, you were part of a very select gang that got involved in cross country, which is, I've just come onto this because we're running around a school field.
In my road shoes.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not that muddy. Chill out.
I got slips on and it's quite slippy.
So we were involved in the Gloucestershire County cross country. Me, you, Brian, Adrian, Hannah, Tom, and Jo came along to one, didn't she?
Yeah, Jo did Cheltenham.
Yeah. And who else? Nicola did the last one as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, and Jordan came to the last one as well. Cool. More people than I thought. And tell us how that went for you in the championship.
Well, I thought I'd hate it, but when you guys both over, I don't really do trails or anything other than raid. But I loved it. It was really, really hard, which I knew anyway, but I just loved the camaraderie of having a group of us from club there, all encouraging each other.
Oh, that was ace, wasn't it? Just getting everyone together, connected around that, cheering each other on. And I really felt that from the very beginning. Like with the other clubs as well.
Yeah.
Like where they'd all be hanging out on the finish line, like chatting away, shouting each other on. They may have finished the race like 2 hours earlier, and they were still there. I think that's really great.
It was very competitive as well. I didn't appreciate how competitive it would be, how many
it's
really
crazy.
good runners would be there.
It's crazy competitive. I mean, how did it feel finishing in like the 40s and 50s in terms of numbers?
Yeah.
That's quite unusual. I found it really unusual, like finishing in like sometimes as low as 90. You know.
Oh my God.
Oh
How
no,
did
it's
you
ridiculous.
cope, Martin?
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. It's unusual.
Also ran one of the Gwent ones as well at Blaze last year.
Yeah.
That was even more competitive, all the guys from South Wales coming across there.
Yeah. What sort of placing did you do there?
It probably would have been like 50, 60, something like that.
Yeah.
It's third in age category, which I was really pleased with. So I was more like an
great.
age category place rather than
You've got to, haven't
overall.
you? You've got to. Otherwise, you'd get completely demoralised as a competitor.
Yeah.
So, overall, for the Gloucester, what was your position in the series?
It was second.
Came second. That's great.
Yeah, so one guy who I ran 3 of the 4 had 1 first and 2 seconds, and he ran all 4 and he had 1 second to me, but he won the other 3, so he beat me twice. So
Yeah.
it was fair enough. He was the better runner.
Yeah.
Well, he deserved
Absolutely. No, that's really good, mate. Well done.
It's amazing.
Because it is difficult. It's fun, but it's difficult. And actually, I got quite a lot of. I felt that at the beginning part of the last season, because of the cross country, I felt strong, really strong. So I think, you know, like there's a lot to be said for doing cross country in terms of your strength endurance.
I think you're right. I definitely came into the start of this year much stronger and was breaking PBs again. I'm sure that was to do with the cross country and some of the training I did for it.
Yeah, for sure. I totally see that because I saw that benefit until I got cold, and then it just went off the boil a little bit. But these things happen, don't they?
Yeah.
So all being well, and you recover from your tendinopathy in hopefully the next couple of months, which would be lovely. What would be your ideal return?
The long-term aim is I've got unfinished business with the England Masters. I still want to wear that vest in a race. So it might be that I try and build things up again next year. I want to get hit 55, go for it again.
Yep.
But that's the ultimate aim that I've got so close to that. I'd love to actually wear the vest in a race.
Yeah.
The next year's all about just building back up again
Left down here.
and trying to get rid of these niggling little injuries.
Yeah. Which would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Josh, what's your goal for next year? Let's talk about next year's goals. I think that'll be a really good topic of discussion.
Okay, so for me, my ultimate goal is to pass my coaching exam
In January.
in January. This is,
How's that going at the moment? Are you enjoying it?
yeah, I am really enjoying it. And
Are you both doing it? Have you already got it?
Yeah, no,
Martin?
we're both doing it. Yeah.
You enjoying it as well?
Yeah, it's great.
it's been a real learning curve for me. Not just because I absolutely love running and want to help people. It's been a real. I thought the Green Man Ultra I first did was hard, and I did it. And this is
it
on a,
is hard, surely.
it is
Very hard.
This is on a similar scale for me. It's about confidence, really, and that is growing all the time, and experience. I'm not really sure about races next year. I've signed up for a few different ones.
Ultras? Or a mix?
Mix, really. I'm doing the Grizzly, got in on that, and some other smaller ones.
Yeah, we're both grizzlying, so that'll be good fun.
Is that your first time, Martin? I'm guessing you've possibly done it before.
No, this is first time for me, so first time for both of us. And one thing that we have noticed, Josh and I, is that first time balloters have actually seemed to be prioritised.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, you want some regulars to keep the vibe going. That's, I think, for that race it's important. But you also want to, on a heavily subscribed core race, that you want new folk to come in, because if you don't invest in new folk, you're not going to have regulars, are you?
No.
So, but yeah, so you're doing Grizzly. What else are you doing next year, Josh? Or are you keeping your
I'm
cards
doing,
close to
no, I'm doing Doington.
Yep. Running it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll probably do the Frampton Trot Globe because
Are you doing anything easy?
No.
You love that. You love that one.
Yeah. But like, yeah, my main focus is the coaching.
Yep.
To pass that and then sort of start coaching.
Yeah.
And I think for me it's going to be try and look after like the everyday runner.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it, I think.
Do you know one of the biggest things I think about when I look at everyone?
Yeah.
You know, even from your level of Ian, right down to sort of individuals that are kind of doing Catch 5K, is confidence.
Yeah. That is the key.
Because you said, like, you know, you had that external kind of recognition, Ian, you could do this, you know, and then so that's a confidence, and I think the biggest thing that you can do as a coach is instill that kind of belief.
Yeah.
You know, and actually, what the confidence is probably at its, you know, in terms of I can do this, is probably, you know, sort of more required, arguably, for the beginner.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know what they can achieve, because once you've done something, you can always go back to that and think, well, I've done this before, so I can do it again, you know. So it does change things slightly. No, that'd be cool, Josh.
Yeah, I'm really interested in sort of helping them, whoever it is, but also like shining a spotlight on them.
Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah.
To say, you know, like
give them their moment. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not about me. It really is about them.
Yeah.
And their achievements.
So have you got some people in mind, or people you know are already keen on this?
So I'm already coaching a guy from club, Mike.
We've gone off course, by the way. We're going to go down that track to try and get back on course.
And it's been really interesting.
You might not know this, but Mike's my ex-next door neighbour.
He's told me.
He's a lovely guy.
He's lovely.
I used to live next door to him. I used to go out running a couple of times a week and always ask him out, like joking, you know.
Yeah.
It was his idea of how. So it's lovely that he actually runs now, and he loves it. He's like you, he really enjoys his running.
He does, and it's been really, like, especially this week, because part of my course is have to coach somebody, and he approached me and I said yes I would. And you know, I was saying to Martin, something that I think is quite easy, I have to remind myself and put myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
And his achievement hopefully is going to be going from the run walk group to the main group. And you know, it's an 8-week plan, and I've done it, and it's all just based around confidence to build him up and give him that sort of endurance. And it's really interesting to coach somebody. I think he's 67,
Right.
and he's just absolutely loves running.
He's about 61, 62.
Is he? Yeah. Sorry, Mike. I thought he was 67.
That's all right. We got a correction.
I think he does look at you absolutely right, Josh.
Hey, he looks. I mean, I'm so sorry, Mike.
I
Should we
think
just edit that out?
Can we just stop now? Right. Okay.
I noticed he got another PB in his park run yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
It's
that's
obviously
great.
working, Josh.
Well, I did. I praised him, and I sort of told him off because the plan was to go easy, Mike.
Yeah, well, we all know that's easiest thing to do. You also
Yes, yeah, I know.
Well, park run doesn't count, does it?
Well,
I mean, park run's one of those environments that actually, and you know this, Josh. I turn up and I say, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to like run with you today." And
Oh,
then
yeah.
2 minutes later, I'm halfway up Pomfrey Hill, and
You
you're
are.
still on the gravel track.
I am. Thank you, Martin. Anyway, so Ian,
Right, how many other people can we offend today? It's Christmas. We're going to talk about Christmas in a minute.
We are.
Maybe that'll just get us back in the mood of being kind to one another.
no, I think it's all good banter. And this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
But the only other thing I want to say is, also last year, Ian, you got a very nice award at the AGM, didn't you?
I did. I think I followed up from you winning it the previous year.
Yeah,
I felt
That was
quite humble.
completely
I mean,
unexpected. It was very humbling.
I feel humble being in the presence of two outstanding contributors.
Outstanding achievement.
Yeah.
Such a. I mean, I obviously voted for you.
I think it was just you. There's no vote for anybody else.
I know a lot of votes went for you. But
Left.
what was it like when they sort of called out your name?
A massive surprise. Really humbling, especially as the votes came from other club members. I didn't expect it at all. So
Yeah.
it meant so much more that it was my other club runners that had nominated me.
And
Yeah,
it's a
it's
nice
nice being
award.
recognised, isn't it? It's nice being recognised that you're contributing to the broader kind of community of the club, because that's what that award's about, isn't it? It's about saying like, okay, right, we think that this person has done a great job this year,
Absolutely.
in whatever that capacity looks like. So, and we'll be taking new nominations for that for next year's Outstanding Achiever soon. So,
And with Martin-
I've not bloody achieved anything this
Oh,
year.
But the year
Throwing
before,
it in.
you got my vote the year before for your.
I did get nominated the year before.
yeah,
I
I know. I
in my mind,
nominated
that's a
you.
far more impressive achievement than what I did last year. That's insane what you
Okay,
did.
so here we got to go is that actually achievements are all relative, aren't they?
Yeah,
And not to diminish any achievement, because all the achievements are viewed through the eye of yourself, number one.
Yep.
It's like, did I do my best there? Did I achieve my best? Yeah, I did. And absolutely totally stoked and proud with what I did in 2023.
yeah.
But you know, like you say, Mike yesterday, my wife Lucy,
Yeah, your wife.
she ran her fastest park run yesterday,
Did she?
and she's been moving great. She did an Eden project as well.
Oh,
So
see, this is what I really love. I like to do an ultra, but hearing about people achieving a 5k park run,
I do get a buzz from
Yeah.
friends and other club runners
Yeah.
achieving their goals and getting PBs and stuff.
absolutely
yeah,
brilliant.
totally, yeah. And yeah, you know, because we can get so much out of like other people's joy, can't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's actually Buddhism, that is. It comes from Buddhism. But I won't bore you with that. If you want to read about it, it's in my book.
You've got a book, Martin.
I've got a book, yeah. I've written a book.
Wow. Do you want to tell us a bit about it?
I do. Do you know what? I'd love to do that. Thank you very much for inviting me to talk about my book.
You're
I've got-
welcome.
Well, I've got a platform, I may as well talk about it.
Yeah,
So
go for
basically, I started writing the book after I did my Cotswold Way challenge. And I never finished it.
Okay.
It kind of got
Did you
partially-
shelve it?
Sorry?
Did you shelve it?
Yeah, well, I think I got distracted. So it was just
It's like
before.
the crap joke job.
Absolutely.
I know, so bad. That's why I ignored it. Yeah, I had to kind of put it on the back burner because it was just after my son went into autistic burnout.
Okay.
So I had to I was distracted. I had other things going on, but you know, it just came a point, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to pick that back up, and I had inspiration, and I thought,
You're welcome.
I'm gonna bash this out, and I did. You know, I just had just an insane amount of like inspiration and motivation to do it.
Yep.
And I did it. So basically, it was going to just be a memoir, essentially, of my run on the Cotswold Way and organising it and all that sort of stuff. But then I realised that actually it became a wider metaphor for life and well-being.
Yep.
So I've written it through the lens of, okay, what can we learn about our lives through running 112 miles?
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's like you're a crazy fool, Martin, you know. No, but seriously speaking, just like what we can learn about ourselves, what we can learn about the people that are around us and how they contribute to our lives and other people's lives. And also there's some bits about leadership and teamwork and all that sort of stuff. So, but I'm kind of working it up at the moment just finalising it for publishing. So
Okay. And
It
what's
will-
it called, Martin?
it's called The Long Run.
The Long Run.
The Long Run, yeah.
Wow. So not only are you going to be a running coach, a life coach,
yeah,
a podcaster,
yep,
you're also
an author.
an author. That's right.
You're
Well-
a very busy man. How do you fit this all in?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but the book itself, you know, I feel it's. I've almost turned it into a method, not a method for running necessarily, but a method for well-being, and
Okay.
and you know, maximising your life options and opportunities, making sure that you can progress in your career. Yeah, just making the most out of all of those kind of opportunities that you just encounter in life, you know. So, so watch this space, everyone.
Okay. And we also did mention there that you're training to be a life coach, and obviously you're doing your.
Well, I am a life coach now.
Oh,
so
sorry.
technically-
You're a life coach, and you're obviously with me doing the running coach.
Yeah,
Do you have your own website?
I do.
People are
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah, so people can go on to www.connectedcoachingbristol.online to check out more, or you can find me at Connected Coaching Bristol on Instagram.
Brilliant.
So, and I'm going to be at the Cardiff running show as well at the end of November, on the 30th of November. So if you're
Wow.
going along to that, check me out. So
There you go.
So it's all going on, which is good.
Okay.
Should we talk about club this week?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So
Monday night,
Monday night.
I think they did. It's something I've not done before. Is it called meet and retreat?
Meet and retreats, yes. So
I've not done that.
This is basically what you do is you run round opposite directions,
Okay.
and when you meet people, you turn around and you go back the opposite direction. But you switch up your pace. So when you might recover to meet them and then do fast to go back the other direction, and each time you bounce into each other,
Yeah.
you turn around and go back the other way.
Okay. That sounds good.
You can do it without the turn, which basically means that when you see each other, you just continue on in the same direction, but you switch up the pace. It's the same kind of fartlek type thing, but you know, it's club favourite. People
Yeah.
like it, and you get paired with someone who's roughly the same pace as you, so you can measure how well you're doing against someone else,
Okay.
based upon where you meet each time.
Yeah, sounds good.
And the idea is that you should try and meet each other
At the
roughly
same time.
the same point.
I think that was led by Mark and Paul, I
Oh
think.
yeah, it was, yeah.
And then Tuesday night was Loopy Tuesday,
Yeah.
and
did
that
they go?
was light green.
Okay, yep.
So for the short group, I think Leslie was the run leader. I did the medium.
Just got to say, Leslie's doing fantastic.
Yeah,
by the way.
I've been following her. Amazing.
She's had a great year, like big confidence going on there. She's smashed a half marathon PB twice,
Wow.
10K PB as well, and hopefully at AVR she's looking in good shape to do another PB, and she's sitting third in the championship.
Yes.
Second or third in the championship.
Which is great.
She
Absolutely.
wanted to do the club championship this year, and you know, she's set her mind on it, and she's really motivated herself well to do it, and you know, she's looking in good form for that. I think she's got a 5k PB in her for 5 archers as well.
But again, you can see the confidence growing. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure working with her actually. So
Yeah. Just shows what you.
shows
what you
what
bring to the
she's
table.
done.
And you.
So yeah, that's good. Who did medium?
I did medium,
Yep.
and then long was it was Dave.
Okay.
He looked after long.
I think we should talk about Dave,
Yep.
because on Thursday, Dave did his first session as part of his run leader course.
Yeah, a part of his Lurf course.
Yep.
So that entails him doing an online courses, and then he finishes off with a video of a 5-minute warm-up and
Yep.
5 minutes of his main session, which he did fartlek in a sort of a pyramid structure.
Yep.
He was quite nervous, but do you know what? I think he did a really good job.
Yeah, great. And Pyramid's great session.
Yes.
Yeah, cheers.
So yeah, he did a brilliant job, and hopefully, definitely, he will pass, and he's going to be a run leader.
Perfect. I mean, he will.
Yes,
he will.
he will.
As we know that. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's a good week. And I think probably just before we get towards wrapping up, we were going to talk about Christmas races.
Yes.
So Christmas is a funny time of year when it comes to races.
Morning, mate.
Because I often find that trying to find a race that is kind of serious is quite tricky.
Yes, you might have to dress up as Santa.
Yeah, you might have,
Christmas pudding.
And also on the flip of that, I have to say that the Western Christmas Cracker is also my 10k PB, but that's besides the point. So you can. So for those that want to, you can still whack out a decent time, even if you're in fancy dress. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
It is.
And then what we do is we give ourselves a bit of a down season, but we might go out and do a Santa Dash.
Yeah,
on
I've not done one of those. Have you, Ian?
I've never heard that. I'm always on holiday out in December for 2.5 weeks.
Oh yeah. You always he always goes and gets some sun. This time of year.
Yeah, I forget. It's one of the charm things of being running for England.
Do you not fancy doing like a Christmas themed race over in
dressed
the Caribbean?
Santa.
Why not? Have you done any, Josh?
No, I haven't.
I thought you did a Santa Dash once, like over in
No.
Bradley Stoke.
I don't think so.
I did Salford Santa Dash. It was part of Cup Championship a few years ago.
It's something I'd like to do.
Do you know what? It is fun, and actually, I think you should go into those races just thinking that they're fun.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should just treat Christmas as a fun time where we don't go out and do a serious run.
I agree.
The problem is that we had with Club Championship last year is that we want the final race, and I think second, third places were still up for grabs.
Yeah.
So trying to find a Christmas race in December is quite tricky.
Yeah.
So we did the Hallavington 10 miler, which was a great race, really good race, and a serious race. But you could put a Santa hat on if you wanted, that sort of thing. So there are races available there for Christmas.
Yeah, it depends what you want to do.
I love Christmas, absolutely.
Brilliant.
But also if you're a trail ultra runner, there is also the Celtic Christmas Trails as well, which runs from Margam Park in Swansea. Okay. And it runs, I think it's like a 30-mile loop that ends somewhere near Merthyr Tydfil, so it goes up into the mountains and loops around.
One for you, Ian.
If you were right up my street.
I mean, we could never do Dandy Doynton or Dozen with Ian, could we? So, no. We did notice. Ian seems to be skipping all of the trail races on the Cup Championship.
Yeah. Let's make the split a bit bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I did Bower Hill Bomber and the Globetrot, which is
you did
progress.
Actually, yes.
That's progress.
It is.
I'd love to have seen him go up Brent Knoll though. That would be fun. So and we're going to be doing a Christmas special in December.
In December,
So, and with that, what we're going to do is we want to hear from you guys, because we are going to be doing it live.
We are.
So we're doing a live podcast. We're going to live stream it on Instagram, and we want people to just send in their messages, and we'll basically
we're
going to chew the cud, aren't we?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
So we want to hear about everything, like your running conundrums, your running successes, your running failures, and how you can overcome them. Because remember, there's no such
what
thing
you
as
want
failure.
for Christmas.
What do you want?
What you don't want for Christmas.
I mean, and I'm guessing also we could probably talk about the most useless running Christmas gift you've ever got.
Yes.
Some of them are great. I mean, I've got things like magnetic things for your bib and things like that, which I've never used, but they're great. They are really good. But I'm sure there are some kind of quirky gifts that have been given over the years. Started a range. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Do you know what, Ian? It's been great talking to you,
and great to see you.
Yeah,
great to see you guys as well.
We've really enjoyed it. And we really hope that you have a speedy recovery with your Achilles.
Cheers, guys.
But thank you
Get
so
back.
much for letting us all have a bit of a run.
Thank you for inviting me. And congratulations on what you guys have done as a podcast. It's brilliant what you've done.
Thank you.
After the first time I thought you were going to struggle for material, but it's just got better and better and better. So massive congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Well, great. We've got a fan.
We have. Well, let's hold on to it.
Let's not get rid of him. But yeah, and thank you, Josh, again
Thank
for
you,
today.
mate.
So yes, I've been Martin,
I've been Josh.
and you've been listening to Stride by Stride.